All right, Shalom. This is Zariel Ben Yasharallah down here in the Lions Den camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak, Wadash, Ma'amath. A double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. A double honor to my elder as well, Ahar one Ben Yasharallah down here in the Lions Den camp. And a sincere the water to the Akim, Dakwatim, and the children that are pushing truth to believe it with sincerity. The water, Shalom. Slakia. But this is a quick spiritual hydration about this article I found on Newsbreak. It says horrifying images. I'm not going to reveal none of the images because I think my video get taken down by YouTube. But just going into what was said in the article, horrifying images reveal Hamas massacre at rave, where Israeli officers acted as human shields to protect civilians. At least 260 people were killed in a massacre at an Israeli music fest, which included Israeli officers getting blown away while acting as human shields and hostages having their legs shot so that they couldn't run, survivors say. Graphic new images include a photo of scores of dead lying in a tent at the raid, which turned into bloody mayhem after heavily armed Palestinian terrorists paraglided across the Gaza Strip border in Saturday's early morning sneak attack on Israel. Video showed the unsuspecting crowd earlier dancing to music as the terrorists could be seen coming down in the distance on motorized paragliders. The disturbing photos posted online by the Israeli Ministry of Foreign Affairs also show people were gunned down in the street while fleeing the Tribe of Nova music festival near Gaza, while one snapshot captures a bloodied hostage loaded on the back of a Hamas vehicle. The bodies found at the site number at least 260, CNN reported, citing Israel's rescue service, Zakah. We debated, this is a quote from them, we debated whether or not to share these horrific images, but the world needs to know what we are up against, the ministry said in a statement. It says these aren't freedom fighters, they are Hamas terrorists, but no different than ISIS terrorists, the Israeli office said of one of the attackers, butchering families, kidnapping grandmothers, desecrating bodies. All right, and here's a picture of one of them, and that's another one. I'm up. You can pause it. I had to scroll past it, even though it was censored. I just wanted to make sure YouTube don't do nothing. It says after the Palestinians paraglided into the area, 50 terrorists arrived at the rave site in vans dressed in military uniforms. A party goer only identified as Ortel told Israel's Channel 12. Razil Tamir, who attended the music festival near Kibbutz Raim, said he was awakened by gunshots, screams, and explosions around 6 a.m. while the militant group began killing partygoers. So I'm gonna put a link to this article in my in the video, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some scriptures. All right, so this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. It says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." Khan. And that's exactly what those people over there in Israel experienced. They were literally at a music festival. And video shows men of war being like paraglide coming from the sky and slaughtering them. All right, that's going to happen here in America as well. People have so much pride built up in this place that they don't think that's possible. But as in the times of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be as well. All right, let me get my next scripture. All right, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day." Khan. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness. Khan. People think, I remember there was something that the man Polite said. He's like, they've been saying we in the last days for all these years. My grandma said we in the last days. My great grandma said we in the last days. We can't count slackness in the same as a man can. All right, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but that all should come to repentance. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, it's like the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So no, so all this division and all these distractions that are going on here in America, the same as everywhere else, is going to be burnt up. It's going to be done away with. All right, it's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, by intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right, there's been so much chaos and tumultuousness across the four corners of the earth, and that hasn't yet truly touched America, but it will pretty soon. Verse 11, it says, and this is the main point I wanted to get. It says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?" And I wanted to bring that one out specifically because these people were seen on video dancing to music at the same time military men were coming from the sky. And that's not saying, you shouldn't go out and have fun, but at the same time, always be circumspect. A lot of these people go out to have fun and don't realize what time America is in. Some of the Akim, they went out, after camp, but I'm pretty sure that they were all, well aware that all of this can go at a moment's notice. Yahweh Shem Yahushua can just come, Verse 12, "Looking forward and hasting unto the coming of the day of Yahweh, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." So Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to come and destroy this place, and in knowing that, we should be circumspect. All right, so I pray this lesson was edifying. Shalom.